Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Improv Asylum. Make some noise if you had an earlier show. Yeah, make some noise if you're just here for stand-up-prov. Yeah, there we go. Hell yeah. Strong and mighty. And you too, or are you just moving just for solidarity? Okay, both. Right? So guys, we're going to do two types of comedy. First, we're going to do some stand-up. Kelly, what is stand-up?
Well, I won't treat you like an idiot, but it's pre-written. We've been doing this. We do it all around. We don't need you to yell anything out or suggest anything. Actually, please don't.
Yes. But during improv, it's different. Improv, we make it right up on the spot. We will come to you guys for suggestions. So what we're going to be doing for this show, stand-ups will go, then the improvisers are going to do some sets off of whatever they talked about, right? And then halfway through, we're going to switch it, and we're going to put the improvisers in the hot seat, have them do stand-up, and have the stand-ups do improv. Is it going to be a mess? Yeah, absolutely. Fuck yeah, that's why I'm here. I want to see the beautiful mess. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for your first stand-up, Kelly Vernon!
Hi. It's so scary being a woman anywhere. It's especially scary being a woman who doesn't like to exercise. Right. You probably could tell why, and I'll tell you. I was walking home the other night. It was totally dark, and my phone was dead, so I was kind of nervous. I was like looking behind myself, and I felt this man come running up behind me. I was like, this is the moment. This is it. And they say when you get in these adrenaline-fueled scenarios that your body goes into fight or flight mode, you know? But what I learned is that I don't have either of those modes. Like, I'm obviously not going to fight someone, right? But flight, it turns out, isn't really an option because not even my own personal safety is worth jogging for. Have you tried that? I'm like, whatever this guy's got is better than running. I know that for sure. Turns out he wasn't running at me, he was just running. But still, I think that's weird. Getting in an Uber is very scary if you're a woman or a small man. You could just be stolen, right? You're getting in a total stranger's car. So I do what I know I need to do for my own safety when I get in an Uber, and that is leave behind 1,000 hairs. I've seen Law & Order, I know how it works. Start touching everything, licking the door handles, pee on the seat a little bit. The driver's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, shut up, Antoine, they're gonna know I was here. I always imagine, too, like, the cops showing up and one of them being like, is this the vehicle she was abducted from? And the other one being like, no, but I think a farm animal was in this backseat. It is so gross. I've never had a serious run-in with the police, but I did get an open container ticket by a cop on a horse. I was drinking a beer on the beach, which is illegal. And I was so drunk, I didn't even realize I was going to get in trouble. Like, I just saw a man riding a horse on the beach toward me. I was like, this is so romantic. Best day of my life. It was a $300 fine. That's real life. I got dumped recently, if you can't tell. And my boyfriend broke up with me because he thought I was an alcoholic, but I don't even really remember him. So, I don't care. No, it was difficult getting broken up with like that because I was totally blackout drunk when he broke up with me. So finding out I was dumped was like my own 48 hours mystery. I was like, Nancy Drew, girl sleuth, just, why am I alone now? I ran into that guy not too long ago in a train station. This is totally 100% true. And he said to me, I've been seeing other people, and everybody else is just plain purple, but you are magenta. I was like, this dude likes me so much, he's gay now. I did that, contrary to popular belief. I'm from Southern California. I was just home recently. You too? Where are you from? Me too! Michigan? Let's talk later. This is my time, but I like to share it. And I was visiting home, and it's weird when you've been living on your own for a while, and you go home, because there's like rules you forget. Like, I left a pile of clothes on my floor, and my mom was like, clean your room. It's disgusting. And I was like, it's like 4 shirts and a pair of pants. Like, what is my mom's standard for what disgusting is? You know, like, clearly no one has ever come on my mom. I'm so scared she's gonna hear that. She would dispute it. I was at my brother's house, and I smoked some weed, which is legal in California. And then I was driving home on the 5 freeway, and I was going like 70 miles an hour, and then I saw a sign that said, drive high, get a DUI. And I was like, they couldn't have put that on the on-ramp? We're already here. I'm already doing this. But I did learn that 3/4 of all accidents in California are caused by drunk drivers. I know. So it sounds like we need to look out for the sober people because they cause 3/4 of all accidents in California. All right, I'm Kelly Vernon. Thank you guys so much. super funny. He runs a podcast called Ready, Set, Blow. He has a show at Improv at Laugh Boston on December 14th. Chase Abel!
What's up, guys? How you doing? Nice. Good to be here. Glad to be here. You're beautiful. Just give me that. I know it's a little awkward to start with my set, but I'm not gay, but I know I deal when I see one. She's good, nice, white, beautiful. Like that. Woo! Sorry. I'm a local guy. I didn't grow up too far from here, actually. I grew up in Haiti. If you guys don't know where that is, that's in Malden, Massachusetts. She relates to it. Yeah, I'm actually an immigrant from Africa. Surprise! I came here in the 80s with my mom. Culturally, I had to adapt to a lot of different things, just because I was from a different country. One of the things I had to adapt to was my mom. Yeah, I know you guys are like, what do you mean? This is the thing. My mom, God bless her soul, she never had a really great education. She raised us kids just fine. But this is the thing, when we got sick, it was a problem because the only thing that she gave us for medicine was covering up in Vaseline. I don't think you guys heard what I just said. My mom covered me up in Vaseline and sent me off into the public. I wasn't like the smartest kid in school, but I definitely was the shiniest. It was weird. The cold, you guys are used to this cold? You guys like the winter? I can't stand it. I hate it. I'm a grown man. I'm trying to be an adult. So I said to myself, I need to get like a winter jacket, a really good winter jacket. I went online the other day. I said, hey, I need to get a really expensive winter jacket. Do you guys heard of these jackets? They're called Canada Goose jackets. Yeah. Protect your spot, yeah. Oh, that was pretty specific. I didn't really get that. $900 to start for these jackets, yo. I don't make a lot of money, so I went online and I thought of the next best thing. Instead of going to CanadaGoose.com, I went to MexicoGoose.com. I'm in the process. I want to become a citizen, so I'm trying to, be a naturalized citizen of this country. And I went online, and I don't think you guys know this, just to apply to become a U.S. citizen, it costs $800 to start. Yeah. So I decided that I'm not going to become a U.S. citizen. You know what costs more to become a U.S. citizen? Canada Goose jacket, guys. Weighing out my options there. Got couples here? Couples, right? You get a couple there? Nice. Not a couple? I like couples. I like seeing different couples. One thing I really like is like different couples from different countries and stuff, different races, I like seeing that. But this is the thing, when I go out like on dates with girls that are from different countries, I look for like signs, for certain things. There was one girl, she was from Ukraine. She was blonde hair, blue eyes, beautiful, beautiful woman. She goes, Chase, do you have any tattoos? And I said, nah, I don't have any tattoos. She goes, why? Just not into them. She goes, okay. I do have an idea for you, though. If you do get a tattoo, you should use white ink. And I said, what, bitch? She goes, listen, because you're dark-skinned, if you use white ink, people under the blue light will see you. And I was like, oh, I don't think you understand how feelings work. Or you must think I'm a fucking zebra. I'll leave you with this. You're a young man, you're beautiful. You got no problems in this life, you know? You ever used Gold Bond before? How old are you? 24. You will use Gold Bond. Let me tell you how to apply Gold Bond when you reach a certain level of age, sir. If you guys know what Gold Bond is, an itching powder for guys that have a little... I don't know why I just looked at you. That's weird. I'm sorry. I bought a bottle of Gold Bond just because. And I went home, right? I took a shower. I closed my door. I'm naked. And I was like, all right, how the heck do I put this on? So I just leaned on like the edge of my bed. And I'm just like, all right, what's the next step here? So I like, went up to the next best thing, and I just like spread eagles. Let me show you, brother. You know the fuck you're talking about. No problems, beautiful white man. You didn't think you see a black man North End, baby, but I'm here, baby. So I start white powdering my balls. And I'm trying to get under the crevice. But I don't know, so I just like helicopter just to get everything. That's my time, guys. Thank you. I'm Chase
Woo! All right. Let's do some improv off that.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
You're beautiful. Like crazy good looking.
Oh,
It's insane. So
thank you.
I just want to say congratulations.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I know you didn't choose your face, but
Oh.
you're like really good. Wow. Go ahead.
Wow, this is so much. This is overwhelming. Yeah. Thank you. You are exceptional as well.
Oh, you don't have to lie.
Yeah. No. I can only imagine if this is what you look like. Oh my God, your parents. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I think about what they look like too a lot.
I'm sorry.
No, I mean, it's the first, I don't want to unload too much.
No, please. What happened to your beautiful parents?
I was adopted by, two big doggos.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So that's the culture that I grew up in.
Yes, I'm so sorry. I can tell.
So,
I can tell you look like a beautiful person, but you act like such an ugly person.
Yeah, thank you.
It was such an ugly person of you to approach me and compliment me. I was like, wow, jeez. Desperate much. Wow.
Yeah, my self-esteem is
Hey, look.
terrible.
Hey, I'm sure your beautiful parents are still out there.
You really think
You
so?
were probably just born an ugly baby and they made a mistake and threw you away. They didn't know you.
Wow.
They didn't know this duckling would turn into a swan.
Wow, you're gonna be a swan?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
A beautiful swan, a heart of the ugly duckling.
Oh, jeez. That's like a fucking One Direction song. Yeah.
I think you're my copy. Oh my God, you look just like me.
Yeah. You're gorgeous.
It's crazy that you see me here at work.
Gee, sir, you are an insulting man. You know that?
Do you know what it's like to run a mom and pop meat shop? This was passed down from my tatted mom and my tatted dad, okay?
Your what?
My tatted mom and my tatted dad.
Tatted?
Tatted!
Tatted?
Tatted! We're all tatted
Oh,
up!
tatted! I thought you said tattered.
No! You think this is a tatter?
They got greased up and squeezed up into a ceiling.
Oh, geez, don't say that. That's how I lost most of my customers.
Hi again.
Guys, now we're doing it.
All right, now we're really doing it. This is what you came for. We are gonna have the improvisers doing some stand-ups. Oh shit! And the stand-ups doing some improvising.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Hey man, are you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Beautiful mess, let's do it.
All right, everyone remember to be nice. Coming up, doing stand for the first time, Zach Barker.
I brought some light reading out with me. All right. This is half my jokes and half my diary, so I'm going to read the embarrassing stuff now. All right. Okay, guys. Oh, boy. Did you guys know that anything could be a time capsule if you forget about it for long enough? I found that out when I went into my basement and I found this time capsule with wood chips and a dead hamster in it. Yeah, I killed my hamster. Growing up, when I was a little baby, I had a baby blanket, like most people do, or a stuffed animal. And, kids usually, they name their blankets like Blanky or their stuffed rabbit, like Rabbit, because kids are dumbasses. That's why they say the darndest things. But I named my baby blanket Dean. Which, growing up, I had no idea it was a weird name. To me, Dean is a baby blanket. Like, I had never met a Dean, so I guess I found this out in college. To everybody else, Dean is a grown man's name. But to me, Dean is a baby blanket. So in college, I met a kid named Dean, and he was like, "Hey, man, what's up? My name is Dean." And I leaned over. I was like, "This dumbass is named after a baby blanket." But no, it turns out my dumbass baby blanket is named after a grown man. And if I had known that my baby blanket was named after a grown man, I would have slept head to toe with it all my life. I didn't know. Yeah. You know, sleeping head to toe, what you do with your buddies, because you'd rather wake up with a toe in your mouth than that potential that you both wake up at the same time, make eye contact, and be like, "How are we going to do this?" We both split a beer tonight. Yeah. Oh, boy. This is where I gotta go to my notes now. Okay. Oh, yeah. Just a real jump off of this one. I've got a lot of beef with the alphabet. The alphabet's bullshit. Because, it's just, the alphabet is the way it is for no apparent reason. It's A to Z. And being named Zach, I've got a lot of pent-up anger about my name being the last letter of the alphabet. And now I look at the letter A like this fucking pompous asshole who starts the ABCs, alphabet starts with A, fuck the letter A. Z's where it's at. And the only time you ever see Z get its day in the sun is when you're at risk of getting a DUI. And then suddenly A is like, I can't get a DUI, man. I'm going to college, man. And fucking the cop goes up and he's like, "All right, say your alphabet backwards." And Z's like, "What the fuck did I do to deserve this?" What the fuck? And now Z's riding his bike around town because he can't drive to work because he got his license revoked. And fucking A is killing it in college. Fuck A. I also got some shit with vowels. Because A is a vowel. Sometimes Y is a bullshit rule. It's ridiculous. Who, when they were figuring out the English language, who was the cool boss that was like, "All right, gang, the vowels are A, E, I, O, and U. But, you know, if you've had a couple drinks, I'll look the other way if you want to use Y, all right? But let's not make it a habit, okay? Just sometimes Y. Yeah, that's it for my alphabet material. Thank you. Yeah, okay. Let's see what I got here. See, I just got some. Okay. Yeah, I think if you're ever in a life or death situation, your best move can just scream, "Remember your training." If you're with people, if you're by yourself, that's psychotic. But if you're with people, just scream, "Remember your training!" And the worst case scenario is you all die anyways, but you got to scream something badass at the end. That's the worst case. Best case scenario, there's someone there who did have training that could help prevent the life or death situation. And they're like, he's right, I should remember my training. I do remember my training. And then also, if that doesn't work out, maybe there's like a woodworker's apprentice who builds you a nice chair, and then you all die. One last thing before we go. So Z, I'm going to go back to letters real quick. Zach is the best Z name for men. Zachary is the strongest Z name. It's because it's basically the only one, but there is some exceptions. There's like Zebediah, but that doesn't count because that's an Amish name, and for men, the Amish only have like two names. Where you're either Zebediah or Jebediah, and that's it. So you don't get any credit for being Zebediah. And I believe that if there was a young man on Rumspringa, and he was on the fence after partying, watching TV, the way you could convince him to leave the Amish community is just sit him down and Google men's names other than Zebediah and Jebediah, and he would be like, "What the fuck?" He's just going down the list. He's like, "What is that?" "That's Rick." "Rick? What? What is that?" "That's not a name." "You're right, that's not a name. That's a baby blanket name. Ignore that one or get left list." All right, guys, thank you.
All right, guys, now it's time to have Kelly and Chase join us doing some improv. So I have this bell. Every time I ring this bell, the actor on stage is going to take back the last thing they said or did. So we're going to take all of that material from Zach to get us started. Let's do it, baby.
Zeb or Jeb, who's gonna catch this apple? Oh, I mean, I'm Zeb.
I don't fuck with Z names.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry, that's on me then.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G only. Elemental P, R, S. C, E, D, E, F, A, G.
All right, I know we're Amish, but we know how to read, okay? Well, I mean, I'd love to catch an apple. I don't understand the game. I want to participate. Trust me, I want to be here. I'm here and I'm ready to play. But I guess there's a lot of hostility there. I guess there's a bullying happening. I'm scared, and when I feel this way, usually I wear my pants or I leave. So choose your freaking poison.
I want to buy a vowel.
What are the rules? Why did you both know this game? No, he doesn't know it either. He does. No. Okay, he knows it. Fuck this guy. So don't pretend he's not here. Okay, cool. My mom says that. Oh, geez. Oh, yeah, and to the, I have a lot of imaginary friends. I got a house full of people. I got a house full of people, and they're like, pretend they're not there. I'm like, Mom, what's that guy going to your room? She's like, pretend he's not here. Don't lie. You fucking
chips. I tried it.
Still not. I gotta get out of this place. I gotta go to a Rumspringa. I'm counting down the days till I see that sunburn. Let's fucking all go on Rumspringa. Are you serious?
I don't like people. I love people.
That's so great. You gotta go meet new people outside of this place.
I don't. Can I vowel?
I've been worn out so much. Cool. Thanks, guys. So now we're gonna have. Okay, so I lied about Zach. He is done stand-up. But now we're gonna have Aaron really doing stand-up for the first time. Aaron Barrington. So this is really my first time doing stand-up. I don't do stand-up. I quietly barely do improv. So I thought maybe for this first time I'd tell you a story about another first time in my life. Yeah, well, big fans of firsts. The first date I went on ever was when I was 18 years old. I was a late bloomer, which means I was ugly in high school. And when the summer I turned 18, I dyed my hair blonde. I lost 40 pounds, and I came back to all my friends who were a bunch of virgins, and I was like, "There's hope for us all." And one of those lovely virgins was my friend Will, who was like, "Whoa, we should fuck now." I was like, so he developed a big old crush on me, and he asked me one night to. He's like, "Let's hang out on Tuesday," and I was like, "Oh hell yeah," because you hang out with your pals. So I was in jeans and a tee, ready to go to a Borders bookstore and check out some nonfiction, and he rolled up in his mom's Hyundai Sonata. Is that how you say it? Sonata? I don't know what it is. He was flexing. And so he rolls up, I'm in jeans and a t-shirt, and he's wearing a blazer and khakis and holding a bouquet of flowers. Yikes. Yikes for him. Nobody wants to be surprised by formal wear, so I was like, oh, well, this isn't what I think it's going to be at all, huh? So I take the flowers and I just kind of toss them. I'm like, let's get this over with. And so I'm like, oh, it's waves of just realization of being like, oh, this isn't us hanging out, huh? Cool. So I get to his mom's car, and it smells overwhelmingly of Earl Grey tea, which is the scent of sadness in so many ways. And I'm like, oh, well, let's go to a coffee shop nearby, right? And he's like, no, well, I thought we could go to dinner in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, which is a quiet 50-minute drive away from where we live. So I was like, tight, so guaranteed 2 hours with this motherfucker. All right. So we're driving, and he's like, hey, I got a special way to drive. And I'm like, oh, no. We're driving up the coast, so it's a quiet hour 15. There and back. And he made a whole playlist, and he was like, oh, it's the Beach Boys. You like the Beach Boys, right? And I was like, yeah, I love the Beach Boys. And then that's all he said for the whole ride up. So I'm just talking to myself out loud. And where do I go to? But Brian Wilson. Brian Wilson's mental illness. And this saddest story of all time. So I'm just talking to myself in this car, being like, yeah, his therapist was really fucked up, and he didn't live with him. And he's like, cool. I'm like, yeah, let's get sexual. And we pull up finally in Portsmouth to this little tavern. I'm like, oh, maybe this is a cool place. I'll learn something new. I'll suddenly be attracted to. I wasn't. We pull in, and the first floor is really busy. There's a bunch of people down there, and he's like, oh, well, we're not staying down here. And I was like, tight. Why would we do that? We go upstairs, and there is a type of jazz that can only be described as sound. It's not music, per se. And it's the loudest thing I've ever heard in my life. And there's like a group of like English teacher types, one couple making out, and then us eating chicken fingers, just watching this band. And it's so loud that we can't talk, so then, you know, as every good date goes, someone talks to themselves for an hour and 15 minutes, and then they sit in silence for another hour, which is how long the band played for, an hour straight. And then then they finally stop. I was like, hell yeah, let's get this check and let's bounce out of here. It was a break. The jazz band came back and played another 45 minutes. Very cool, very fun. And I'm like, oh, you get it. You're feeling how this is the worst night of our lives, right? He did not. So we left the jazz bar. We're at his mom's car. He's like, should we take a walk by the ocean? I was like, no. It is the middle of the night in January. Taking a walk by the ocean is kind of like staring at a black hole. It's a bunch of nothingness. There's nothing to see. There's nothing to experience. Take me home, please. So we get back into the car. We drive. I talk about terribly morbid things. Just by myself. And then we finally pull up to my house. And thank God I have so many sisters because they're all in this bay window, like looking at me, and I'm like, oh, this pussy is not going to try to kiss me in front of a bunch of children. So I give him like a quiet hug, and then I start walking away. He goes, wait, I have something for you. I was like, oh, cool. Hell yeah. And he opens his trunk, and he pulls out a telescope. He goes, it's for you. I know that you love the stars. Yeah. That was one of the last times I ever talked to Will Taylor. And that was the first date I've ever been on. Thank you so much. My name is Erin.
Everybody from the show, let's fucking go, guys!
AT&T.
AT&T, what kind of job you got?
I install like internet, TV, and phone.
Internet, TV, and phone, all of it.
All of it, baby.
What's that package called?
The real deal package.
That seems like you made that up.
I absolutely made that up. It's Uverse.
Oh, it's super. Okay. I like yours better. I know.
I try to jazz it up.
Have you guys done anything fun for your birthday?
We came here to Boston.
We're going to the Pats game, man.
Oh, hell yeah. Where are you guys from?
Charleston, South Carolina.
Oh, wow. Wow. Fun.
What do you guys do for fun together? Do you guys hang out?
Sometimes.
Every once in a while.
Drink.
Sports.
Drink, sports.
And get laid.
Get laid. This guy said sex. He predicted it. Thank you guys for talking to us. Sex guy. Shit, I didn't want to be a sex guy. Sex guy, what's your name?
Doug.
Doug, what do you do?
Nothing.
Nothing. What? Do you
Nothing but sex.
do you have a job? Are you in school?
I do side work and I go to school.
Side work? What side work?
Plumbing.
Plumbing? Oh, see, you're doing stuff.
I mean, that's not really. It's
Cold work for drugs.
Plumbing. What are you going to school for?
Just passing time. So.
What are you studying while you pass the time?
Psychology.
So, that's like a super expensive way to pass the time. Oh, okay, so you're in the military?
Yeah.
Oh, what branch? You went from sex guy, everyone's like, ooh, and they're like, wait, he's so bad? What branch of service were you in? Marine Corps? Cool. Semper Fi, man.
Is this your girlfriend?
Yeah, it is.
She thanks you for your service.
Oh, well, for EMT.
Oh, shit.
It's your birthday.
The EMT. Fun. And who are you? Oh, okay, gotcha. Because you were like, I was like, I don't know what's going on. Cool. Why don't we take all of that? We'll take birthday boy, and we'll take sex guy. We'll see. That toilet's done.
Oh yeah? How long does it take to do that, sir?
That's a standard toilet job there. About 4 or 5 mics. You know what I mean? Yeah.
There's a little water left there. Are you gonna sweep that up?
Well, actually, that water is what your shit goes into, and then flushed out. You're gonna have a level. If it's too high, your balls get wet. If it's too low, and you're too old, your balls still get wet. So.
Help. I'm in the toilet.
I got a problem.
Yeah.
You have a problem.
Yeah, I do. Hey, don't worry, I do psychology on the side, so.
Wait, you talk to the toilet?
Yeah, you can learn a lot if you just ask.
I always say don't ask, don't tell.
Well, hey, that was the policy, not anymore, though. Hey, person or thing stuck in this toilet, how can we help?
What?
How can we help you get out?
I don't know. I fell in here a long ass time ago.
Okay, how many asses ago was it?
4 or 5?
4 or 5? Oh, okay. Yeah, wow. Well, we'd love to get you out. Are you in the rectangle part, or are you in?
I'm in the curvy
Oh,
part.
you're in the shit roller coaster part. Yeah. Well,
What do you do now?
oh, this is a burial at sea.
So I got you set up with the standard package.
Oh, wow, thank you.
Yeah, it's called Real Fucking Big Whoop.
Is that really what Comcast said?
on a Thursday. So, hey, we got another